estaba llena. Soñé de un paraíso lleno de amor. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, es silencio loco. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, es silencio loco.
Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Hush Hush. So previously, a lot of things kind of happened. Went on a whole bunch of dates, and we witnessed a very sentimental moment with Eero. Now though, we're gonna have to do some things that I'm really not gonna like. And Joey is walking around. I don't know why exactly. Okay, let me see here. So, first of all, I guess I'm just gonna head on through here a little bit. Hello, welcome to week 3. Let's get right to it. Things start getting dangerous this week. You're telling me. I'm going to warn you cautiously that some of the events you can choose are traps, straight up. The forces behind your quest are starting to play dirty. You need to be ready. One of these traps are coming up tonight at the arcade. You need 12 tech savvy before you go, if you go. If you go without the needed knowledge, your quest is over. There are numerous traps ahead, and you can avoid many of them, but perhaps not all of them. Be careful. Most of these trap events will check to see if you have enough of the girl's favorite skill before letting you pass. There's a trap every day this week at some point. You get a brief respite on the weekend. Well then, save often. Don't neglect your skills. Best of luck. Cheers. Let me see. If I'm looking at the guide really quickly, yeah, it seems it's with Mio. I'm not going to say anything yet, but apparently you can get a bad ending somehow. I don't know how, though. But we'll see. Apparently you can get an achievement for that. Okay, Alpha.
Hello, it's me, Alpha. the girl that,
the normal girl! That isn't so much of a normal girl.
you and I, we kissed, and it was so incredible.
And apparently it's a whole lot more if you're playing the other version, so...
I just want to let you know how special and wonderful it was for me. I can't stop thinking about it. I was thinking about you this morning while I did vocal warm-ups. Well, maybe that was too personal to tell someone, and just ignore that. Anyway, I hope we can get together again. There's lots more stuff I would love to do with you.
What kind of stuff we talking about? No.
We can hang out, go for a swim, play cards.
Children's card games.
Or maybe kiss again. You're a very good kisser.
Oh, I don't know why I'm kind of leaning into a Hispanic accent a little bit.
Anyway, I have to go. I'll text you again soon. Take care.
Okay, and Cassie.
Hey, sweet cheeks, heads up. I got something important to tell you. I need to make myself a bit scarce for a few days. I've got an important job to do this week, and I can't have you distracting me.
Considering how we distract her last time.
I'll send a message when I'm back in town and free to hang out. I'm thinking I might let you treat me to a fancy dinner. And this is a subtle way to warn you to save your pennies this week.
Oh boy. Yeah, and as the guide told me, might as well start doing the modeling job more often, if I already haven't, which I hadn't.
Alright, I'll talk to you again soon. Ciao, baby.
Okay, so Cassie is officially off the table for this week, I guess. And okay, here comes the first thing that I'm not gonna like having to do. Let's see. Dad ass. What the hell?
Did you know that Serena keeps track of the food you eat and automatically orders more? It's true.
What the hell? Huh. I don't know what's going on. Essentially, it tells me to choose cancel from Quill's texts.
This notification is let you know that someone has added in your house has added 100 cans of tuna, salmon, and sardines to your automated grocery bill. If you did not make this change, or if you do not wish to approve it, select cancel. If you approve of these changes, select OK.
Oh, okay, well. Cancel! Denied.
Denied.
Thank you for using Serena, your personally perfect dad-ass.
Okay, well. Alright, so that's what it meant. Okay, I was here like, what does it mean I have to choose cancel from Quill's text? And it's like, okay, well now it makes sense. So maybe this won't be so bad yet. I don't know. Alright, well. Let's see here. Pizzeria. Okay, for Mystic we need to have $1,234. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the kind of combination only an idiot would have on his luggage!
Hey, welcome back. Just a little price hike this time. Shall I bring the magic?
A little? Well, I guess considering the last one was $999 and this is just $1,200, maybe it's little in the grand scheme of things, but it's still outrageous. Oh, man. Okay, well, yeah, so that's the kind of combination only an idiot would have in his luggage!
Right on. Let's do it.
Okay, he's gonna do his thing.
For Quill's third secret, she must be in the mood. Rile her up and prepare to get lewd.
I'm sorry, what? I'm in the mood. For what, though? Okay, well, I mean, I know what game we're playing, but I'm just here like... Well, so far the not other version of the game has been mostly okay. I mean, yeah, my biggest concern is just whether or not it's okay and if YouTube is not going to get angry at me right now.
Alright, there you go. Good luck.
Okay. Alright, and yeah, I guess since the quill text was not that bad, I guess it's alright. Although, let's see, day 16 is definitely going to be kind of a problem, so to say. Alright, so now we're going to go to the cafe. As you approach the Queen Bee, you can already hear Dmitri cheering your arrival from inside. Are you watching me? Or, no, I guess... Well, it says as I approach. Like, does that mean I'm even in the door? Seeing as it's not very busy, the situation has all the ingredients for another Teach Lotus to Flirt session. Yeah, so... I don't know how many sessions we're gonna have in this game, but... It seems to be an ongoing side quest, right? So the payoff has to be something good. As if on cue, as soon as you enter, Dmitri announces it so.
Haha, my friend, you have returned. And today, I think is the perfect opportunity for Lotus to get some more practice in.
Dmitri, no! I'm putting a stop to this before it gets started again. I feel like I've only just now finished blushing from last time.
So how did things work out between you and Callie?
All the more reason that now is the right time. Haha.
What's that? You're ready? Okay, let's begin.
I'm sure our friend is very busy and just wants a coffee for a ride home.
But I'm not going home.
So be it. Let them decide. Cyrano, do you have time for another Lotus lesson?
Actually, I'd love to grab a coffee and go, so... I always have time for a Lotus lesson.
Yes, the perfect response.
How do I let myself get talked into these things?
Very easily, it seems.
Alright, this time, let us mix up the formula a little bit.
How are we going to do that?
This time, I will compete with Lotus to flirt with the customer.
Hello.
Are you crazy, Dmitri? Our customers are not contestants on a game show or something.
And here's our next contestant! So come on down to the dating game!
Do not worry, my sister. You have Cyrano in your corner. They will give you the answers if you get stuck.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, so we're going to have some kind of weird game of love here. Because you just take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It started with the... Okay, no. And I still can't believe that song is like over 20 years old now.
Let us see which of us is the true seducer of the family.
Orale Casanova over here, and she's so grumpy. Look at how grumpy she is.
This is creepy, and I don't like it. But I can see there's no stopping you. So, let's go.
Yeah, at this point, it's just best for you to go with it. I'll try and, well, even if I do mess it up, I am gonna be like save scumming this, so relax, it's not gonna be as bad as you think it's going to be. And even if it is, you're not gonna remember any of it.
Alright, here comes the customer now. Hide, my friend.
Okay, do you want me to hide under the counter or on a box? Like Solid Snake? Otacon, what kind of dating advice do I give her? You step slightly out of view. Okay, boring. Where Lotus can still see you. The customer is a woman with... Again with this? Even as you try to take in other details... So basically... She has massive boobs! Her hair is green and her... She has a cute smile and... Fine, I'll read it. Her hair is green and her breasts are huge. She has a cute smile and her breasts are gigantic. She has ridiculously big boobs. Oy, oy. Just feel like... You're making me... Well, no one's making me read it, but I mean, since I'm doing the commentary and reading it out loud, I feel kind of obligated to. You have to slap yourself on the cheek to regain focus. No! No! Okay. And yes, I did actually slap myself on the cheek.
Ah, hello, my darling Alice. Welcome to the Queen Bean. Is there something special I can whip up for you?
Alright, so it's the fun police in reverse.
We have some wonderful cookies today. I baked them myself. In the shape of little hearts, see?
Oh, wow, those look delicious. Actually, everything in here looks delicious.
Oh, right. Didn't I say that she has resting thirst face? I forgot about that, and... Yeah, how could I have forgotten about... Well, maybe it was because I was trying not to pay so much attention. But... Okay. Yeah, she has resting thirst face as she's saying, everything in here looks delicious. Including the 2 baristas serving me right now.
Right you are, my dear. Present company included.
Orale. You can see Lotus struggle for a comeback, but she draws a blank. She looks to you for support. Signal for a coffee reference. Signal for a cookie reference. Signal for Lotus to now I'm getting messed up. Signal for Lotus to stare at Alice's shirt. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Okay, now it's time to start messing this up. Hello! Lotus looks at you confused, then shrugs, like, oh well, I'm screwed, you're screwed, let's all be screwed together. Alice looks kinda cute there, though, not gonna lie. Lotus holds a staring contest with Alice's shirt front. Alice giggles a bit, but Dmitri looks completely dumbfounded. He's probably here like, that's a little too obvious. I wouldn't go for that, so... Lotus's face turns red. Though she tries to remain cool and collected, she fails. Okay, what if we go with door number 2? Now I'm getting into the whole game show aspect here. What if we make for a cookie reference? And for the record, the correct answer is make a coffee reference, so...
Well, some of us eat cookies and some of us make cookies, Dmitri.
Do I want to know what this could mean? Well, apparently that worked still, but... Okay, well. I'm still gonna go back and do it as the guide tells me to, though.
And luckily for our lovely customer, I do both.
Orale, get you a girl that can do both.
Oh, well now, that is a tempting set of skills. Well, after all that talk about sweets, I can't leave without any. I'd like one of those chocolate-filled croissants, if you don't mind.
Okay, now for the well, not the last one. The correct option, quote-unquote, even though this one still works.
Well, everything's delicious. But some things are just sweet, while others are savory.
She's even here like, what you want, girl? Lotus pours Alice a coffee and slides it over to her. It manages not to slip off the counter and cause a disaster. She's got the skills to pay the bills.
Oh well, I do like my coffee like I like my women. Hot and dark roast.
What even is this? This is like key levels of being thirsty. You know, like, for anyone who's played the game, do I need to quote how she was kind of, well, not hitting up on her, but like when she saw Lola for the first time, and I tell you.
Well, after all that talk about sweets, I can't leave without any. I'd like one of those chocolate-filled croissants, if you don't mind.
Okay, so I guess that's where all the paths converge.
Your wish is my command, beautiful.
But your wish is also my command, so I will also get you one.
So 2 for the price of 1?
Oh, my sister. It is not necessary. I have the tongs. Leave the matter to me.
So grumpy.
But I made the croissants. So, I think I'm better suited to pick the best one.
How is this challenging? I will, of course, pick the plumpest and most delicious one for our lovely customer.
Man, there's just so much going on here.
I don't really know what's happening here, but I like it.
And of course she has the resting thirst face, because why not? Oh, and I guess now I get to look at her stockings, and it seems like she's a fan of stripes and fishnets. Go figure. Yeah, why not both, apparently? Lotus looks at you for help. Well, at this point, let's see. Oh, wait, 420. That was a few days ago. Let me see. Signal for Lotus to go for it. Signal to throw Dmitri under the bus. Signal to assert her generosity. Okay, so for the correct answer, it's signal for Lotus to go for it. Let's throw him under the bus! Lotus gives you a pained expression, but nods.
Alright, Dmitri. As long as you've washed your hands.
That's throwing him under the bus, really? Your hands are dirty! Dmitri and Alice both get a surprised look. Dmitri stumbles over himself for a moment, processing what Lotus said. God. She's even here like, I don't know.
Aha! Of course, my dear sister. My hands, they are always washed. Washed like the beach after the tide.
Aren't most of the shores, like, super gross after high tide?
Oh.
And of course, I have the tongs. The tongs of destiny. To ensure the best, most sanitary experience for...
Dmitri pauses. You're on your own, pal. I'm not helping you.
You know what? Why don't you take this one, Lotus? I am suddenly not feeling so... springtime fresh.
Alright. Let me load. Yes. Okay. Assert your generosity. Assertive shyness increases! Okay, apparently that also works. Lotus's eyes light up at your suggestion and she nods. Yes, finally something I can do!
Dmitri, you're really not getting my hint.
Okay, well. I guess that's one way to tell him to buzz off.
If you don't give me those tongues, I can't slip our customer an extra dessert. To let her know how much I'm attracted to her.
Okay. Way to tell. Well, I'm sure Alice is hearing all this. So, yeah, way to just be like, I'm totally attracted to you and I want to do nice things for you, but I can't be subtle about it. Dmitri and Alice's eyes both widen in surprise. Although apparently this is a correct answer. Alice smiles, clearly enjoying this back and forth, and Dmitri begins to stammer. You know, she's probably here like, oh, they're both fighting over me. I love this.
Oh, yes, of course. I was thinking of also giving her extra. Maybe 3 or 4. Or maybe the whole dozen, or...
The whole store? I'm gonna give you the whole store with these tongs.
You know what? You may take this one, Lotus. How can I compete with one so sure, so exceptional?
Okay, so I guess he eventually backs down at some point. Now let's see if I follow what the guide wants me to. Lotus scrunches up her nose, but you see her nod in determination.
Okay, well, while my brother is playing around with those tongues, I think that I would like to give you my number, miss.
Oh boy. We're just gonna skip right to that, are we?
For, like, the dating, and the flirting, and what have you.
Okay, and this time you're not gonna be as subtle as you were in the other choice. You're just gonna be like, I'm totally into you, and I want to date you and flirt with you, and who knows what else.
Well, alright then. I would love to have that number.
And of course, the resting thirst face. Dmitri stares in disbelief as Lotus writes her number on a napkin and hands it to Alice. For a long moment, he doesn't move. Finally, he bags 2 croissants and sighs.
That will be $8, Miss Alice.
She's like, oh, what are you gonna do about it? Just that face is... What is this face?
Dmitri! Don't make her pay for both!
I know. What was the point of giving her a free something on the side if you're gonna charge her for it? What happened to the 2 for 1?
Oh, yes, of course. $4.
And I still question why you make me pay $10 for coffee. What kind of world are we in? Well then I guess it's the same world where we have Mystic charging me however much money each time. The siblings hand Alice the bag of goodies and she pays. Lotus is positively beaming, and Dmitri looks woebegone, as though the heavens have crashed upon him.
Have a great day! We hope to see you again!
And I hope I see you again later. No. Well, I mean, that's kind of what we're going for here, right? Alice goes to turn away, but then she smiles.
Hey, listen. I'm not sure what you two are doing, but it was hella fun and cute. And I'll just put it out there, but I've got plenty of love for the both of you, if you're ever into that sort of thing.
Did she really just proposition the both of them like that? I'm besides myself right now. Oh boy, I don't know who's more thirsty and flirty. Callie or Alice? So you're like, I think Alice takes the cake here. I'm just like, whoa. Whoa. Oh. God. Yeah, this is my face right now, basically. I'm just like, whoa. She has the moves to back up the resting thirst face. Lotus and Dmitri are both stunned, me included. You see beads of sweat suddenly form on their brows, and they look at each other in embarrassed horror for a moment.
Aha, no thanks. We do not get along that well.
This game doesn't go there, I guess is what they're trying to say. Oh god. I'm just here like, ugh.
We don't even like spending time together.
Meh.
We have such separate, distinct, different interests.
We don't even like driving in the same car.
Well then. We don't even like being in the same room together! I hate you! Get out of here!
Yes, we barely know each other.
Oh, what the kick Alice out! Okay. Let me just... Okay. Let me see. So, the correct answer here is signal for Lotus to just laugh it off. Let's kick her out! You're seeing you signal her breaks Lotus out of her horrified trance.
Well, anyway, I think that's enough embarrassment for one day.
Yep.
Dmitri and I wanted to see who could flirt with the next customer best. And clearly, we went too far.
Man, Lotus doesn't... Like, she's just being straight up here, so... Kind of like, yeah, I'm not playing around anymore, I'm not bullshitting you, I'm just gonna straight up tell you, hey, this is what we were doing, and... Yeah. Where do we get to the part where we kick her out?
Oh, sorry, loves. Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, so... Well... There's no telling what she's into, but... Ugh.
I'll head out, but in that case, I gotta say, I think I preferred his customer service today.
Well...
Well, see you later.
Okay, so if we have that, Dmitri technically wins by default. Okay, so then... Yeah, so right answer is just laugh it off. Laugh at Dmitri! Ha ha! You loser! Like, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's see. Clearly this didn't go the way I thought it was. This probably won't either.
Did you think she was serious, Dmitri?
Huh? What?
She's just trying to get a rise out of us, you goof. Don't take things so seriously.
Yeah, you're so silly thinking that she wants you and all y'all to, you know.
Have a great day, and thanks for the offer. But we'll gracefully decline.
Suit yourselves. See you both later.
Apparently that was also correct. Okay. And last one. Yes, I want to load this one. Now laugh it off!
We're kidding. Thanks for the offer, though. It was truly crazy.
And outrageous. Truly, truly outrageous.
Suit yourselves. See you both later.
Okay, so that's kind of the same. Alice sips her drink one last time and leaves. And yeah, I think Alice takes the cake if it was between her and Calixa. For which one is like the bigger flirt and, well, you know. Once Alice is out of sight, Dmitri and Lotus both let out a sigh of relief. Orale, was she too much for you two?
Oh my, that went into dark waters that no seaman should ever face.
Yeah, no more mutual flirting. That got really uncomfortable.
Yeah, and outrageous.
Plus, I don't like competing with my brother. I like helping him.
But I thought you didn't like each other.
Aha! You are taking the words out of my mouth, Lotus.
Lotus and Dmitri both smile at each other.
Oh, But that would have been an even worse disaster if you weren't here to help me. So, I'll grab your reward.
No need for rewards. I mean, I would just love a coffee now. Heck yes, hit me with that special brew. So pour some mustard on me, baby! Okay, no. This choice doesn't matter. Okay, well in that case, pour some sugar on me!
One order coming up.
Because yes, I want that reward, damn it. What, you think I'm doing this for free?
Here you are. A cup of my Super Brew Supreme.
Okay, so this is going to give us +2 to all stats and the achievement for helping Lotus flirt with Alice. Okay, let's see how fun this is going to be.
Drink it, and be well, my friend.
Alright, Dmitri, we need to get ready for the rush in an hour.
I shall fetch the mop.
And use it.
What? And use it. Well, what else is it going to do with the mop? Is it... You know what? I don't want to know anymore.
Oh yes, that too.
Were you just going to stand there with the mop and just be like, look, I'm helping? Lotus and Dmitri smile and wave at you. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Take care. Come again.
I will. Because if you didn't close, I'd never leave.
It is your destiny.
Orlik. It is my destiny to help Lotus with her quest of fashion. You take a sip of the Super Brew Supreme, and it is good. Let's see, Lotus Bloom. Yep. You feel super energized as you turn your attention back to your own matters. Alright. Let me see here. Accept Alpha's date. Well.
Hi, it's Alpha again. Your favorite secretly famous girlfriend. So things have been super busy, but I would love to see you tonight. Are you busy? Do you want to come to my hotel penthouse for a swim with me? And maybe more?
Okay, well, hold the phone here. I can't. Is there another day? That sounds amazing. I'll see you tonight. Alright. Okay, well, it looks like I don't have to worry about the arcade until later, I guess, but we'll see. That sounds amazing. I'll see you tonight.
Oh, yes! I'm so looking forward to seeing you again. Make sure to bring your swimsuit and any other suits you might need. See you then.
Okay. Let me see. Well. Hey, I can go back. Hi, I'm back.
And so I said to her, that one isn't mine. Mine is much, much bigger.
Yeah, hi, I'm back.
Dmitri, we have a customer. Shush your crazy mouth.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what you're comparing.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House. What can I get for you today?
I'll have the ribs. Okay, one large coffee.
Here you are. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay, and we're gonna be getting lucky. Well, technically we are, if we're gonna be going out on Alpha's date. So let's see. Every time you head down to the beach, there are beautiful people in bikinis. So you decide to get some bikini therapy and swing by. That's not a real thing, is it? Well, anyway. Birds. Wow, that random jump. You take up a spot on the beach, the ocean completely filling your view, and decide to do some people watching. After a little while, you see a familiar face. with an even more familiar set of boobs. Okay. It's Mio, and for a moment you don't recognize her in her sunglasses and a bikini in the sunlight. But again, the boobs. Rather than going over and bothering her, you decide to watch what she does. You see her spread out a blanket, prop up an umbrella, and sit down to get comfortable. Only to take out a portable gaming console and start playing. Ah yes, I love to play my 3DS on the beach. You laugh, in spite of yourself, and are mulling over whether to go over and bother her, when you see her hit the side of the console and curse.
Damn it, stupid thing! I just got you back from repairs. Curse you, drifting joystick! Curse you, Miyamoto!
Miyamoto! Okay, I'm not Chugga Conroy. I wonder if they watched Chugga Conroy too. Well, because I mean, he's kind of the one who started doing that. You see her toss the console aside in anger. After a few moments, she breathes a huff of disappointment and then lays down. You see her... Oh boy. You see her unhook her bikini strap and begin to suntan angrily. A minute later, she appears to be snoring softly. What do you do? Sneak over and lotion her back. Leave her alone, she looks grouchy. Sneak over and fix her console. Which, well, we have... Yeah, we've long passed that. I still can't get over how much suave I have. You quietly sneak over to her blanket and pick up her console. Using your amazing tech knowledge, you know that you can fix most drifting issues by using the console's Locate Me vibration feature. You do just that, put the console down and sneak away. No one will ever know! Once you're at a safe distance, you text her letting her know that thoughts of her were drifting through your mind. Okay. Oh! You see her awaken to the sound of her phone alarm. She sits up. Oh. Well. After a few moments of being very confused, she reaches for her console and turns it on. She fiddles with the controls and then laughs. Funny. She looks around for you for a moment, then texts you back that you're a creeper. It could have been worse. I could have gone up and put suntan lotion on you. I don't know. Then she thanks you and sends you a kissy face. She shuffles back under her umbrella, fires up her console, and a moment later you hear the sounds of orcs being killed. You pack up and head off to continue the rest of your day. Yeah, it's like, I would have been a real creeper if I had done the second option. Okay. Evening. Accept Mio's date. Alright, here we go. If you want the achievement for Mio's shocking end, save here and go to the arcade. Do not choose the tech choice. Alright, well, let me see here. Very well, I will do just that.
Hey, how's it going? Read any good books lately? Now that we've got the pleasantries out of the way, I've got a question for you. Would you like to go on a date?
When? Right now?
Like a date? Like somewhere nice, or with other people there judging us for how we dress and behave. I was thinking I would like to go to the winery up on the hill. It's my understanding that they have wine there.
You would like to think, otherwise that's false advertisement.
And they let you drink a bunch for free. The fools.
Those foolishly foolish fools.
So, what do you say? Tuesday the 16th? Around lunchtime? It's the best excuse ever to day drink.
Okay, so that's tomorrow. I gotta rain check. The 16th sucks. Like the yellow elevators. Sounds amazing. Also like a scam. We need to call Kit Boga. Okay, no. But I'm willing to risk it.
Great! I'll grab my stuff. I'll see you Tuesday. Mark the 16th on your calendar. Oh, and if by chance you've got an hour to kill tonight, I could actually use a hand at the arcade with something.
Foreshadowing.
No pressure, though. Just something I could use an extra brain and steady hands for. Hope to see ya!
Alright. Oops. Okay, now that we've accepted the date, let's go ahead and we're gonna do the opposite of what Mystic told us to do. We're gonna go to the arcade and see what happens. And then, yeah, I'll reload and we'll come back for the date with Alpha. And let's see, do not choose the check choice. I guess I'll see it when I see it. Shuffle dance. When you arrive at the arcade, it's still fairly busy, but most of the customers seem to be congregating at the bar. There appears to be a robot of some description serving drinks. You search around and find Mio on her hands and knees, her head stuck into the access panel of an arcade cabinet that appears to be broken. Okay, we're not well, I don't know. And I realized that I left it on that for Cassie, so I've seen a few movies that start with this sort of scene. What kind of movies? Mio, what's up? Okay, well, let's see, I guess I'm just gonna... Well, I can delete this, so we're good.
Hey!
Okay, apparently she liked that.
Oh, it's you! Hi!
Oh my god. Why am I not surprised? Okay, load this. Let me just... I've seen a few movies that start with this sort of scene.
Huh? Oh, hey!
Well, I mean, yeah, this isn't gonna matter anyway because we're just gonna pretend this never happened afterwards.
Yeah, well, enjoy the show, I guess. But just as a warning, I'm not going to call you Step Oni-chan or whatever.
Oh god.
One sec, I gotta crawl out of here. So here's the deal. This old cabinet is like one of my favorite games of all time. It's a classic. But it's also the oldest machine in the whole joint. If I were dating the machine, people would look at it sideways thinking she's too young for them. This morning it stopped working, and lo and behold, it's so old that I have no idea how to fix it. How's your electrical engineering? Circa late 70s boards.
Okay, so... Well, it looks like you could fix this if you wanted to. Oh man, I'm kind of scared here. How is this gonna be? Like I mentioned, I did see some of the CGs for some of the bad outcomes, but I don't know. I understood some of the words you said. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, let me at her. Well, you're supposed to cut the red wire, I think.
No, that's bombs.
Darn.
Okay, here's the plan. I think I know how to fix it. When I was under there, I saw a wire with really eroded contacts.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a very shocking discovery once we mess with that.
I'm going to crawl back under and find out where it needs to go. You stay here and let me know if the screen comes on.
But what was this whole thing about having tech knowledge and steady hands? Well, I guess if I had the technology and steady hands, I would be the one doing all that.
And, you know, keep the vultures away from my butt. Compromising position and all.
Well, we already saw what would happen in another universe.
Okay, here we go. I'll be careful.
Very famous last words. Mio crawls back into the access panel, grunting and swearing under her breath as she fumbles with the cables. After a few moments, she calls out to you.
Okay, I think it's this one.
I'm totally scared right now. Okay, well at least that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Especially just because I still think back to some of the endings of Cabin Fever. Although, of course, we do have the two sort of funny bad ends from that game. Suddenly, Mio is being electrocuted. She pops out of the cabinet, almost like a cartoon, with the dull, menacing sound of electric current fills the air, wildly dull. The lights all flicker, the other arcade cabinets turn off and on, and before you can even act, Mio is tossed across the room. Despite being dead, she actually looks rather peaceful. As the customers rush to help her, one of them says sadly, she died doing what she loved. Messing around with video game arcade cabinets. Mio died, which was shocking. And yeah, there we have it, the achievement there. You have a feeling that, given another chance, you should probably be ready to solve a problem like this. Which, I mean, I was ready, but I chose not to do it. Safety first! Electricity is no joke. Brush up on your tech skills, or avoid situations like this entirely. This is what I'm actually going to do, so I'll be right back.
Dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead. Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not. You are dead, dead, dead.
Okay, yeah, so now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the the actual main course here. I believe all of the girls have funny, sort of bad endings like that, although, well, hopefully this guide will point them out to me as we go along. We still have about 30 days or so left of the actual gameplay, so that's plenty of time to screw up things. Fancy hotel. When you arrive at the hotel, there are two men dressed in black suits wearing sunglasses that immediately approach you. Here come the men in black.
Miss Alpha is expecting you.
Oh, it's Alphonse. They lead you over to a private elevator, which one of them unlocks with the gold key. They signal for you to get in. There is only one button that leads to the penthouse, so you press it. The elevator is strangely fast, though you can barely feel it moving, and within only a few moments the display reads 20. An alert dings and the doors open. Alpha is waiting right in front of the elevator doors, and she throws her arms around you immediately.
Yay, you made it! I'm so happy you're here.
And I'm happy to see you again. I'm not just saying that because she's bikini clad, though. Alpha kisses you softly on both cheeks. She's wearing a bikini and flip-flops, and she looks you up and down with a discerning look. Why?
You brought your swimsuit? We're going in a pool, right?
Gah. Okay, let me see. What is the correct answer here? Yeah, I'm ready to swim. I thought so. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm ready to swim.
Hooray! I'm excited for swimming and wine and bringing wine into the pool, even though we're not allowed.
Breaking the law! Breaking the law! Alpha leads you around her hotel room, which would be more accurately described as a palace, perhaps. The room is loaded with couches, beds, pool table, jacuzzi, and pool access. An open-air shower, a massive screen, and here we have a full bar! And all sorts of amenities.
Make yourself at home. I ordered us some candy and snacky things in case you're hungry. And the view is so nice.
This place is huge! Your penthouse is so big! Huh? What? Sorry, I was distracted by looking at you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Alpha dashes back to you and kisses you.
I hope you're doing that on purpose. Because every time you open your mouth, I want to put my mouth on it.
I can't even point out the fact that she said the secret word. Because I'm just here picturing that and...
For kissing. Sorry, I said that in a weird way.
Yeah, because I'm here like, what else are you going to do? And... oh boy.
Let's swim.
Alva helps you out of your street clothes before she delicately steps into the pool, guiding you in by hand. The water is somehow both warm and refreshing, and all your muscles immediately relax. Alpha then produces a glass of wine out of nowhere. From the land of enchantment!
Care for a drink? It's not juice, it's wine.
Okay.
Although, I guess wine is sort of like juice. I wonder why they've never made wine juice boxes. You know, the little kind with the straws.
Yes, I do know about those juice boxes. Although, I don't know. Okay, this one apparently does not matter. I would love some wine. Down the glass and ask for another. Give me a double! Alpha hands you a glass, then offers hers in a cheers.
Cheers to fun, friendship, and felines.
Not feelings. You both cheers and take a sip. So this is a cheer to Quill. You and Alpha swim and chat for a while. The conversation is light and delightful. She tells you that her concerts are going well, but will be finished soon. Yeah, that's one thing I'm wondering. Is this going to be the last time we ever see her? I'm going to be really sad if that's the case. That's when she gets a troubled look, then an awkward look, as she tries to hide her troubled look, then a more troubled look. What's wrong, Alpha? Alpha, you can tell me anything, and I can tell there's something bothering you. Which is actually what we need to say here.
Wow. Either you know me really well already,
Or I'm using a guide to cheat.
or you're a psychic. Wait, are you a psychic? Tell me what I'm thinking.
I'm a psycho. Okay, no. You're thinking... No. There's a moment's pause, then Alpha laughs.
Time's up. It was meatballs. I love that word. Meatballs.
Now I know how a meatball feels!
Anyway, I suppose I shouldn't fool around if I have something important to tell you.
Well... I mean, yeah, I guess we should be honest here.
So, I really enjoyed our last date. Somehow, everything went wrong, and the date was still... magical. And I've been thinking about you all week, and drawing little doodles of us walking and kissing, and
Whoa.
other stuff.
Whoa!
But I made a bit of a mistake, and I started writing a song about you.
So because you've lost yourself in fantasies of you and me together, and the song sucks, my bad. I must be an incredibly boring person if you wrote an awful song about me. That's incredibly flattering. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I love writing songs about stuff I care about.
I really wonder what's gonna happen when we can't see her anymore, because it's like, look at where we're heading, and it just... This is like a wholesome love story, and... Like, she's not one of the 5 destined, so this is optional, so... I don't know what it could imply here.
But no. The mistake I made is that I was playing it when my manager came in. She heard it.
And she was like, no time for love, and made you throw it out.
And, she reminded me that I have a contract that's... Well, it's not very fun.
So essentially it was kind of like no time for love. You have to stick to your music career solely. That's one thing that I would imagine is very stressful. So, yeah, I imagine she did not take that very well.
Because I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend or girlfriend as long as I'm on tour.
What? That's outrageous. Why would they force you to do that? Oh, I see. Another one of those famous person things that sucks, and no one can understand. Okay, what is the right one here? Okay, so it's actually this second option.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
Yup, it sounds that way.
It makes me so mad. When I told them about our date, the label was okay with it, as long as it didn't get out.
Okay, what would happen if it did get out?
But then, someone leaked it to the press, and all the fans showed up, and it was a disaster.
Oh, so is that what happened?
Your picture was taken, and now everyone is wondering who you are, and if we're a couple. So to cover for me, the label is telling everyone you're my dietitian and backup dancer.
Okay.
But to make sure there's no more problems, they don't want us to date anymore. I'm so sorry. My heart's broken.
As is mine. It's okay, Alpha. We both knew this was going to be fun, but probably difficult to keep going. So, this is... goodbye? What do I have to say? Okay. I really don't want to tell her goodbye, though.
Yes, but... it was fun pretending, even for a little while.
I suppose the magic can't go on forever, though, can it?
People like me, as soon as we're with someone, a lot of fans get very upset.
Yes, I can only imagine. Like, I believe especially with the Japanese idol culture, idols, if I remember right, they are supposed to be... like, they can't be in relationships whatsoever. Like, they have this sort of image they have to keep up, and... yeah, otherwise, of course, it'll be trouble. Although, of course, Japanese idol culture, especially when it comes to certain fans, can be very dangerous, from what I've heard. And, well... I mean, even in the other side of the world, when you have celebrities hooking up with someone, and you might have crazy obsessed fans that might not take to that very well, it could lead to some problems. So,
It's a strange relationship, and I don't like to look at those things too closely, because I love my fans. But this is how it has to be. I just wanted one more chance to see you.
so then I suppose this really is going to be goodbye.
To feel normal. To feel pretty.
But you're always pretty.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Kiss her. Pull her close. I think that's the one we have to do here. Oh man, the date's already gonna end after this? Well, even, I guess for what it is worth, I really did like having her in the game, even if she was an optional girl. She really was one of my favorites in the original Crush. So, when I heard that they were gonna make her dateable in Hush Hush, I was like over the moon, like, yes, I can get to see more of her and all that, and well, I guess it's like the Nelly Furtado song says, all good things must come to an end. And that takes us all the way to the end. You swim closer to Alpha and begin to kiss her. At first she is reluctant. You can sense her sadness. But within a few moments, she comes alive in your arms, and she starts kissing you eagerly. She cups your face in her hands, smiling at you, and moves herself over to the side of the pool. You swim closer and wrap your arms around her, and together you peacefully float, looking up at the stars. The night feels magical as you point out constellations. After some time has passed, Alpha laughs.
You suck at being ordinary, did you know?
Well, I guess that makes me one of a kind.
Thank you so much. That was incredible.
The two of you kiss one last time. Finally, after another hour of quietly holding, you and Alpha part. You get dressed, and she leads you to the elevator.
Goodbye, my very unfamiliar love.
Goodbye, my adorable little songstress. She blows you a kiss, and the elevator doors close. You walk back to your car, your hair still dripping from the pool, and drive home. Somehow, this one hurt. My heart will go on. Of course, you use the Titanic song for this one. As much as I do make fun of it, I mean, the song and its lyrics are rather touching, though, so. Yeah, as much as I don't want it to be, I guess that is the end with Alpha here. We have the nighttime music again. Okay, I might just... It's gonna be kind of a shorter video this time around. But, I mean, considering how some of the last few videos were super long. Okay. Well, unfortunately... Let's see... Well, what am I trying to say? No, I guess I was just here kind of repeating myself, so... Yeah, so we're just gonna work the model job. Get more money. In the darkness, you hear raindrops hitting your window. The world is crying because me and Alpha cannot be together anymore. You briefly open your eyes to see the water dripping down the pane, and then you're drifting off to sleep. Your alarm goes off. It's a home improvement show. Now, even though this is a do-it-yourself job, you're gonna want an electrician to come along for the wiring. Electricity is no joke. We get this after I witnessed Mio having her shocking end. I don't think so, Tim. Well, actually, yes, you should. Okay, what is falling behind? I guess buff. So I guess in the next video we are going to have Mio's date, speaking of her. Oh man. I'm kind of sad.
Hey, before we part ways forever, I wanted to tell you something. Thank you so much for being so kind with me, for being gentle and wonderful. And most of all, thank you for being with me, for making me feel beautiful and desired. I'll always remember our time together. And maybe someday, we can be together again. Goodbye, my gorgeous summer stranger. Thank you. Forever. All in my heart. The Alpha Prelude.
Yeah. Like, I'm seriously, like, kind of sad now. I know it's kind of silly to say that, but this really does have me kind of sad now. Especially because I really enjoyed having her in this game, and, well, now she's gone. I liked her in Crush Crush. I was so happy that they were gonna kind of bring her back and we were gonna get to know more about her. I had a lot of fun with her, and now it's gone. It's over. So... okay, well... I'm actually just gonna go ahead and save right here. Yes, this moment never happened. But okay, well. So next time, I guess, yeah, we're going to have Mio's date. I don't know what that's going to entail right now, but I guess we'll see. And I mean, for the most part, I should be good to go. I have my skills pretty much at a good spot, at least I think relatively, compared to where we're at in the game. Suave is definitely like my most overpowered, so there's nothing to worry about there. Otherwise, yeah, I guess we'll just wait and see in the next video. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
I looked into your eyes and my world came tumbling down. You're the devil in disguise, that's why I'm singing this song to you. To know